We return with an extra part in this investigative saga of Chapter 2. And today I have only one of the 6 investigators with me today, and that would be Mr.
That would be Don, the best teammate. No one's here to disagree, so that means it's true.
the most friendly of the lone wolves, yes. And this man has decided, even without his friend Fuyu, he's going to go to the house by himself, or at least to Marshall. We'll see what he gets up to this time, since everyone else is way back over in Winchester, multiple hours away. You have driven from around 9 a.m., I believe it was, when you left the Hall of Records, and you started heading out towards Marshall, which is about a 2-hour drive. And you get there at around 11 a.m. The town of Marshall is a town of only about 50 buildings, including residential houses. A school, a post office, and a mayor's hall are the only public buildings in the town, and only a gas station and convenience store make up the commercial buildings. Local textile mill seems to be the main source of employment, though a lumber yard in the southeast of the town serves as an alternative source of work. As you enter, you can tell all eyes are on you. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. That bit of the description does not apply to you, since you are actually from this area, or at least from the state.
I ain't no Yank. Come on.
Nope. That part is for the other people. But yeah, you've entered the town in late morning.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just because of what they said, I am going to be going to the town hall or anywhere equivalent, and I'm gonna be looking for events or wanted type of stuff. I want to see if their shootout was real or were they trying to be tough.
Yes, you do find corresponding information to a shootout that happened on the town outskirts, in which one townsperson was shot in the torso with what appears to be a .45 bullet. Uh, the suspects in the shooting uh, are alleged to be. They are described as the people that you met at the hospital that you are collaborating with.
Wonderful. I'm collaborating with murderers. Well, I'm going to note that, no, not to trust those people.
Especially not the one with the .45 gun.
I don't know which one that is, so they're all guilty right now.
That would be the occult lady.
Yeah, but I don't think Don would know that.
No, probably not. Is there anything else you're wanting to do in the town?
That's confirmed. I would at what other public buildings you say there was?
There is a there's a convenience store, and a gas station. There's a post office. There's the main businesses, if you can even call them that, are a textile mill and a lumber yard.
All right. I have the address to the house.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go that way.
You're gonna go to the house. You notice as you pull up to the house, which is. Let's see. I. Oh gosh, I mapped the house. I didn't write a description for it.
DM. Oh, not descriptions. Okay.
Yeah, but you have a map of the house already. You
Yeah.
approach the front door of the house, and you are surprised to notice your car is not the only one that's here. Somebody else's car is in the driveway.
What the hell is this shit?
You don't see anyone around.
Would I recognize the car?
No.
Okay. What kind of condition is it in? Is it decent condition? Does it look clean? I guess.
It looks like a pretty swanky car.
Oh fuck, these people. All right. At this time, that's not good news. All right.
You would think this person is made a damn good living to afford this car.
Yeah, around here, that's not a good thing. I mean, that person's probably not a good person, if I had to guess. At least that's what I would think in real life.
So this house is one story, with what looks to be an attic, and what you know from the deed, it will have a basement as well. There is a front door and a back door. There are
Uh,
multiple windows on each side of the house.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for something in my. I'm gonna get my 38 revolver ready. There's someone at this house that shouldn't be here.
You draw your gun. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go in if the door's open.
Front door?
Yeah, right through the front door.
You enter the front door into what looks like a relatively well furnished living room, uh, in which you notice that there is a hatch in the ceiling that would lead to the attic. There are three doors on your left side, which you would know leads to the master bedroom, the kids' bedroom, and a spare bedroom. On the far wall are two windows that look out to the other side, uh, and they are nearby to a lounging area with couches, lounging chairs, a table with a radio that appears to be broken and stripped for parts. There's a fireplace that is unlit, and the place smells very, very musty. You get a very weird feeling the moment you go into this house. It doesn't sit right.
What doesn't sit
But
right is just some fucker at this house.
yes, but you don't see anyone, and it's remarkably quiet. But what you do notice is that on the right wall, the doorway to the stairs leading down to the basement is open.
Ah, I
Every
see.
other door is closed.
All right, what I am going to do is I'm going to do this somewhat of it in a smart way. Since there is someone in the house, and they are likely in the basement if that door is left open.
Mhm.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close as quietly as I can. Close that door.
Let's see, I'm gonna say that's a general stealth, unless you
I'm not.
have something to make it easier.
I don't think I do. Oh. How do I roll for
You
these? I don't think I've done this
you,
yet.
you click
Oh,
the
edit mode. That's the problem. Okay,
thing.
that's it. Failure, but the numbers aren't popping up. Oh,
It's a 60. Uh, you yeah, you try to close it. The house is like really quiet, so it's pretty clear that if anybody was listening, that that they probably would have heard it.
well. Is there anything nearby I can put someone in front of the store?
What'd you say?
Is there anything I can use to put in front of this door? Because that's where the guy most likely is.
There's a lot of furniture around here.
Is there a chair or something I could put under the handle or anything of that nature?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna do.
And you would
I'm gonna do
imagine,
that.
well, there's only lounging chairs in here, but you would imagine that there are chairs in the kitchen.
I don't want to put my back to it. I'm gonna push that lounging chair since that was loud. Wait, do I know that was loud?
You like you're in like a really quiet house. You heard it pretty clearly, but maybe that was just because you were next to it.
All right. At this point, I'm gonna move the closest piece of furniture to in front of it at least to make it harder, if it doesn't fully block it.
That's gonna be loud.
Well, yep. My goal is to trap him in there if he's down there.
You start moving it. Unfortunately, this piece of furniture is all that you're trying to move is all the way across the room. It's near where the windows on the far side of it are. You're gonna be pushing that across a good bit of floor space. And as you start,
I still got my gun ready. My gun's in my hand, by the way. It's on top. I'm not putting that away.
you hear a surprised shout from the basement. What?
All right. I'm busted, so I'm gonna
You
say, what?
recognize the voice.
I recognize the voice?
It's Bondel's son, the lawyer.
Oh. Oh. If I recognize it's Bondel, I'm gonna yell Bondel.
Who's
I'm
there?
gonna, I'm gonna say it's Don.
It's who?
Don, my name.
Don't. What are you doing here?
I have the deed to this place. What are you doing?
The deed? What do you mean you have the deed? This is supposed to be my inherit. And you now hear ascending up the stairs quite rapidly. And soon enough, unless you're doing something to prevent it, he's in the room.
Nope. He can come in.
He looks quite upset.
I'm like, I agree it's your place. I ain't trying to steal it from you, man. That's why I'm being honest.
Why do you have the deed? That's supposed to be I'm his son. What?
And the property's still yours, you idiot.
It's legally put into your name, though.
Is it, though? Did he put it in my name, like, actually?
It is... It is actually... It is actually in the name of all 6 of you.
Oh.
So you are all equal shareholders of this house now. But he has none of it.
He hasn't... Well, that's kind of shitty. Damn. Well, I didn't realize that. I'm gonna say, I thought he gave it to all of his kids. But looking at it, your name's not on this. What did you do to your old man?
Well, Wait, what did you do for him?
I ain't do nothing. I said, look, I ain't trying to steal your shit. I will give you some of my ownership. Because this is still your house as well.
And he says, can I have that in a legally binding... And then he pauses. And he does a take behind him. He says, what the hell was that?
Can I roll listen to see if I heard it as well?
Yes, you can roll listen as well.
Sorry, I'm trying to navigate this thing. L. Oh, library, listen. Oh god, I have no points in the seat. Yeah, 56, no.
You don't know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna be like, what is what?
I heard something from downstairs. Did you come here with anybody else?
I came here alone. Your father seemed to have a thing for those murderous Yanks, so I didn't want to be part of that.
Someone's downstairs. I'm gonna go check it out. Don't do anything weird.
And I'm gonna ask him, weren't you just downstairs?
I wasn't in the basement. It came from the basement.
Alright.
I was just about to get there when I heard you moving furniture up here.
I thought there were some squatters in the house. I was gonna clear out the house. And I saw that door open. I was blocking it off.
He's making his way down the stairs now.
I'm gonna tell him, hold up. My gun's still ready for squatters, and I'm gonna follow him.
He doesn't look all that pleased that you have a gun, but doesn't say anything to it.
If I notice, I'm gonna tell him, do you want to deal with the crazy people that live here? That want to live in some abandoned house?
Well, far be it from me to know your intentions with that thing either, to be fair.
Protect me and you, idiot. Now let's go.
He's going down the stairs.
I'm with him.
How far behind him are you?
Roughly, I'm gonna say like 4 feet, enough to where I can see all the way around him, and not have him not block me. So when I have to aim up,
he opens the door. You are not yet. You're still a little bit further up the stairs. From where he's opening the door. And as he opens it, and flips the light switch on from around the thing. He lets out an audible cry of surprise.
I'm gonna ask what does he see, but not move forward just in case it's a person.
There's a body in here! There's
Dead
blood!
body. I'm gonna say that his old man was a crazy motherfucker.
I mean, I knew that something was up because he would always talk about... What the hell did he do in here? And he starts entering the room.
Oi,
and moving up to the body.
I say, aren't you the lawyer? Isn't that a bad idea?
What do you mean? I have to know if he's actually dead.
That's fair. I'm going to go in as well. Or actually, I'm gonna stay at the door. I don't want to go in the room with the body for evidence reasoning.
I want you to make me another listen roll.
Man, I'm not rolling good today.
All you can hear is his panicked breathing as he walks up. And to both of your surprise, the body he's approaching is actually not dead. Instead, he just seems really, really motionless, but as you approach, his eyes roll. They don't so much look up at Jeremy, which is the name of the lawyer. They don't so much look at him as they just roll up towards him, and he lets out a guttural.
So, Mr. Lawyer, what do you see? Wait, is the lawyer crying or is the body crying?
No, that's the noises the slumped man on the far end of the wall is making, with blood covering all the walls around him.
Oh, that's different. Okay, I thought it was the lawyer crying. Now, instead of being
he doesn't seem injured, but his forehead looks absolutely horrific. From what you can see, you can't take a clear look at it, but it looks horribly bloated and discolored. But only his forehead. There are no other injuries.
Alright. At this point,
the lawyer's trying to talk to him, and he's trying to snap his fingers and get him to snap out of it, but he's not.
At this point, God, Marshall, though. I don't even think there's any medical facilities today at Marshall's, let alone that long ago. This is tricky. I am going to enter the room.
You in? Well, you are already in the room.
Oh, it's at the door, actually.
Alright, well, you enter the room. Yes?
I'm going to fully enter. And so there's that body. So there's a body in the corner.
This is a slumped over man who you're not really sure what the hell's wrong with him. You've never seen an injury like this.
I also ain't one of those fancy doctor folks either. But I'm not one of those fancy doctor folks either, though.
No, not quite.
Actually, I think I might literally have a 1 on medicine.
Yep, that is the base skill of medicine.
Yep, I have a 1 on medicine. So I ain't gonna be able to help. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Hail Mary. Nope. Okay. On a real note, though, if it's... Oh, go ahead.
You approach him to get a closer look at it, to even attempt to figure out what might be wrong with him with your very limited medical knowledge. And as you start stepping closer, you end up stopping, because no longer is only his mouth moving. Now his hand shakily comes up, as if his mind is struggling to employ the motor skills necessary to raise it. And the finger does not quite point out entirely. It's curled, but you can tell it's pointed in your direction. And he says, "He's home." And the lawyer looks over to you as if expecting him to just be pointing at you. But then the lawyer's face turns white and pale.
Alright, I'm turning the fuck around.
And as you turn around, the last thing you see before everything goes dark is a man who appears to be somewhat old, wearing a mask streaked with blood, and the hard black figure of a club slamming down onto your skull and knocking you unconscious.
Well, shit. Well, shit.
And that is where we will leave it. So, hopefully when we come back on Sunday, maybe the others will find you. I guess that's the only hope now.
Yeah. Oh, I have to go to edit mode, I think. Edit mode? Unconscious? I don't know how to make myself unconscious on this thing.
Uh, you can make
Oh, wait.
yourself unconscious, but it's
Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh, wait, it turned off. Damn it, I don't know how it works. I rolled a sanity check. Damn, my rolls were awful today. What the fuck? I
yeah,
don't think I rolled under a
did
50.
you didn't need a sanity check for any of that. But anyway,
I didn't. No, I misclicked it.
But anyway, that's all we needed for this little session. It's a little bit quicker than I thought it was, but yeah. When we come back on Sunday, yeah, hopefully the others find you.
Man, I gotta be all quiet now. And I didn't even get a chance to fight back. That's the worst part.
Well, I mean, you did fail
And,
multiple listen rolls.
oh, I know. I know that's why. But
anyway, we will return on Sunday. This will be uploaded after Sunday, so we'll return like probably in a couple days. So, see ya.